Hey, welcome to the Closing Time Podcast. My name is David Mansour, and I'm a mortgage loan officer here in Peachtree City, Georgia. And the goal of my podcast is simply to give you some insight and maybe look behind the curtains in the lives of some of the people that you do business with and see who they are outside of their careers. I hope you enjoy. All right, welcome. We are here. Starting over.
Do it.
Mm-hmm. I have a sponsor.
What's that?
I was going to ask you.
I don't really have a sponsor.
You're gonna get a
shout out.
Yeah.
All right, hey, thank y'all for joining us. We have a sponsor for today's meeting. It's LMNT Electrolyte Drink, and they didn't actually sponsor, but what they did do is they gave a friend of mine that's going on a mission trip several boxes of these to give in. I forgot where's this place? Where did they go? It's not Nicaragua. Guadalajara. No. Anyway, gave them a bunch of these. So I just wanted to give them a shout out because anytime a corporation does something nice like that, I think they should be rewarded.
Hopefully, Leslie will be digging them a well so they'll have the water to put the electrolytes
That's right.
in.
They got to have water.
Fantastic.
I'm sure Maddie will be digging a big old well. Yeah. So thank y'all. We have Katlyn and Matt. Y'all like twins. You look just alike. If you did not know, father, daughter in real estate right here.
We are.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Father, daughter in life.
That's true. And all the things.
Wow. So what was that like? What is it like having Matt Tuff as a dad? Was he around?
Yeah.
Speak your mind.
It's your chance.
Yes.
He was a good dad?
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely. I can give a lot of gratitude for a strong work ethic from him, for sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
A lot of tenacity and.
Well, I texted you a question. You probably didn't think I'd actually asked it, but did he often like just take his shirt off and work out in the yard when your friends came over and be like, Katlyn, can you bring me the pot and soil? Like, was he half naked half the time when he?
No. But he didn't need to be because I did grow up with the hot dad, which was kind of.
Were you a hot dad?
I don't know.
So you've always been fit.
This is all new. This is all
That is not new.
Take off your shirt. Let's see what you got, man.
He's off.
Matt, you are one of the fittest people. I don't know about fitness as far as just like being able to run a marathon, but just as far as being healthy at the fine age of what, 70, 75?
87.
87.
Yes.
I will say he did just run a marathon, first of all. And not only did he run a marathon, he was in his last mile and answered my phone call in regard to like a real estate related question.
She thought I was having a heart attack.
I didn't think he was having a heart attack, but he was breathing very heavily and I thought he accidentally answered the phone and I did panic. but I was like, but
There's a good chance of that. Anytime.
That's okay.
I
Next
call his
question.
house all the time, and if he answers, then I just hang up because that's the answer I'm trying to get.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Not me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you've been selling real estate a long time.
I have.
What did you think a real estate agent was growing up? Knowing that your dad was a real estate agent, what did it look like? What did you think was a real estate agent?
I don't think I knew how to kind of differentiate the fact that he was a lot more in flipping houses and investing when I was a kid. So I remember a lot of clearing houses out, cleaning houses, like all, and then seeing the transformation, the before and after. So I think from a younger age, that was kind of what I had in mind. And then, as I got older, it became a little bit more aware. I guess. I mean, I can definitely say being on the other side and actually being in it, I had no idea, but kind of superficially, you kind of have an idea of what a real estate agent does. And
Well, I think I learned a lot from the dumpies, even though I'm in the business, like in Modern Family, like watching them do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, now I see kind of what y'all do. Just your whole thought. Is the show realistic or did you even watch it?
Did you watch Modern Family?
Occasionally.
Yeah.
It was very funny, and he brought comedy to a lot of his approach, but I loved how he always thought about real estate. And like he almost tried to get it into every conversation. I think that's why I feel like it's true because real estate agents try to fit real estate in every conversation.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's good.
Absolutely.
Yes, and that's why we sometimes are avoided at parties. It's like, oh god, here
It's like
comes
the vegans,
Yeah.
the CrossFit people, the real estate agents.
Yes,
Like, we're going to be
exactly.
over here.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, CrossFit.
Exactly.
Oh, I
But
love it.
she did learn sales early.
Yes. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we definitely constant lessons in
Sales or customer service
there's
or
always
both?
opportunities. Well, with the flips and stuff, it was Caitlin's job. We would take all the appliances and the cabinets and things like
Yeah.
that out. And I had a property over on Andrew Bailey. And so we would put them all in that property, all the appliances and stuff. And then Caitlin on the weekends, we'd move them all out to the front and Caitlin would sell all the appliances and the cabinets and anything that we could put out.
Yeah, he would essentially, like, if it was like a fridge or a cabinet set, whatever, he would say, I want $50 for this, $100 for this. So then I'd sell it for like $275 and I'd keep $175 profit. And yeah, like it
Didn't
just,
even know.
Yeah.
no, he knew.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
you
He
think you
respected
were-
the hustle.
He told you what
I
he
knew what I was
wanted out
doing.
of it.
Yeah.
And you, whatever above that you
Mhm.
could get.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I was probably 16
Yeah.
and I was like, I would just be out in like a bathing suit and tanning.
No
Because-
wonder how you sold them.
But I mean, the
I
reality
wonder.
was, I'm thinking, okay, during the day, it's a beautiful sunny day. I can get a good tan. I'm going to make a decent amount of money, and then I can go hang out with my friends later. It was great.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So I wrote that down. A lesson that he taught you. So anything else like, I don't know, besides sales, anything else that you feel like as a father he taught you?
I mean, there's a lot. I mean, definitely a lot about money, a lot about.
How to spend it.
No, I mean, I will even say, like, it wasn't just handed out. Like, when it came time for me to start driving, I wasn't going to learn how to drive on his car. I had to buy my own car. So whatever I brought to the table, he would match. So bought my
Okay.
first car at 15. He taught me, how to kind of take care of it and then turn it for a profit, which was great.
That's awesome.
And did that. And then, yeah, I mean, even going to like movies with friends, I remember I had a running tab with interest but I would work it off. And like, that's what I'm saying. There was just a strong work ethic, but outside of like sales, money, work, all of that kind of stuff. I mean, just integrity was a big thing, huge thing. And so definitely hold that to a very high regard, and was taught very young what integrity was and why it's valuable.
Yeah. I mean, if there's anything that you could teach your child, I'd say that's probably a pretty big one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good job,
I
man.
think so.
Yeah.
This is the first
good
I'm
job.
hearing of this.
Oh, it's recorded. It's recorded. So what did she teach you?
That makes it.
What did I teach you?
Oh, what's a lesson that she taught you? Was she wild? Okay, let's skip that. What's a
Yeah.
lesson that you learned, like from patience? Most
Yeah.
likely?
I don't.
This is not supposed to be flashing. Forgive me for fidgeting, but my little microphone, and I don't know if it's making echoing sounds. But that one's fine.
Okay.
So we're going to just go with that one.
Perfect.
I'm going to move this out of the way. So just in case it's echoing, we're not having any issues. All right, go ahead. Now you got time to think.
Yeah. I guess through mistakes, she definitely taught me what's important, and you think that trying to make it, trying to be the provider, and et cetera, that actually you think that that's most important, and a lot of times it's not. A lot of times it's just being there. A lot of times it's just being able to just show up, and sometimes that takes a while to figure that out. But definitely that. And both she and her sister, we have a kind of relationship, especially now, where nobody has any difficulty coming to the other one saying, here's an issue, or here's a problem, or you did this right or wrong, or whatever, or this made me feel this way, or we have a very
Secure relationship. Yeah.
very secure relationship now, where there's no no hesitation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, what you did right there was wrong, or what you did right there was great. So,
If you find this video, please subscribe.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
I have to say, for Max, I mean, he's 14 now, but he was, even at 12, he knew the value of an apology,
mhm,
not necessarily always giving one, but of receiving it as well. Like, and he would say, "Are you not going to apologize?"
mhm,
Like when maybe somehow I made it known that I was wrong, but I never really
Mhm.
apologized.
mhm.
And he would just be like, and then he has the ability, which is great because he has the ability of moving on. And I struggle with that.
Mm.
If I get my feelings hurt or if I'm getting in an argument, I need some decompressing time. I feel like sometimes I need a day or two to avoid it. And he's not like that.
Mhm.
And that has helped me learn to do that, to
Sure.
just, okay, that's
Mhm.
over. We're done. Let's move on.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool for a kid
Yeah.
to have that.
absolutely.
Because I certainly don't. So,
Right.
yeah.
Hmm.
So your other daughter, most people don't know, is Atila.
Mhm.
She works in Slepin's office, real estate.
Not anymore.
Oh, no.
No.
Where is she?
She took a total pivot and she's living her best life. She's a personal trainer now. Mm-hmm.
Location unknown.
Yep.
I bet I know.
Yeah, that's okay. But
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's doing great.
Wow.
Mhm.
Is Rachel doing it at all? Is she helping or
No,
involved?
not yet.
Okay.
No.
But they bounce brains.
Yeah.
And it's like common
Yeah.
grounds and
Well, Rachel's
right.
amazing. Like
Absolutely.
at everything she touches. I wish she would touch more things.
We
I
can
didn't
have
mean it like that. I did actually, but no, amazing cook and
Yeah.
She is
amazing singer, actress. There's very few people with as many talents. So
Totally agree.
you are surrounded by rock stars.
Mhm.
So, which daughter is your favorite?
The one that asked me for money the least.
So it changes.
I don't know.
Either
Tila
one,
and I,
yeah.
we never asked.
Neither one of us asked for money.
Yeah.
Wow.
I probably did the longest.
Mm,
I would say.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
But he likes giving it out. It makes him feel good.
Well, I mean, I
As a
think that,
parent, we want to feel like we still need it.
now there's extensions.
I was going to say, I feel like
yeah.
that there's no void. And so he's, I'll just, he's got that.
Oh.
But,
Mhm.
yeah. All was good.
Well, I think we almost made Matt cry a minute ago. That's awesome. I think we can do it if we work hard.
Yeah.
If you come
I
up
don't
with
know. I
anything,
don't know if it'll take much.
Yeah.
is he
Yeah.
emotional in his own
I just let him
language?
keep talking. I'm listening. I'm like, oh, this is okay.
Pretty sensitive these days.
Aw,
That's good.
That is awesome. I do love that you spend a lot of time with your grandkids. and-
Yeah. I was about to
And-
say, I feel like grandkids really
Mhm.
give a different perspective to
Oh,
things.
hands down.
Yeah.
It does.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you don't feel the. I don't know what it is, but I know that you don't feel the stress of raising them. You have the
Yeah.
legacy. You're proud, no matter like instantaneously, I guess, because you've seen it and
Mhm.
and you're proud of your kids for doing it. I don't know. Probably a lot of things there that
And when they need to, they can go home.
they go on. So let's go back to real estate. So
Yeah.
what made you finally make the decision to go into real estate?
I ask myself that all the time. No, I'm kidding.
You made it look so easy.
Yeah. I was in dentistry for about 7 years and absolutely loved it. Worked for a dentist that I was very partnered with and had built my patient base, and they were like my family. And he was getting ready to retire and sold to a corporate practice. And it was not aligned with where my values were at for business, essentially, in the medical field. And so after I was interviewed for my position that I had for 7 years and I got the job, I told them that it just wasn't going to be a good fit and I was going to be going in a different direction. And then that's when I decided. We had talked about it for years. There were so many times where it was, even if it just was just to get my license, even if it
Right.
became transaction coordinator or whatever that looked like. So I just decided to kind of take a leap,
Yeah.
and I'm glad that I did.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that I did.
You're with the Keller Williams Union, and I just the energy is like a bomb that's blown up over there. I don't think it's just one person. I think that
No.
so many, one, you have a base of people that have been there for a long time that are very loyal and love the brand. But then you have some new energy that moved from Peachtree City. Some, I don't know if some of the people are brand new to Keller Williams, but everything I see out of that place is just incredible right now. Is that what's it like in the office? How much do you go in the office?
Oh,
and do that?
Yeah. The energy is like palpable. Like it is, everybody's fired up all the time. I mean, if you're there, Alexis is probably walking through the halls singing and clapping. And I mean, that's what she does all the time, and going by and giving everyone hugs. And everybody is really, I mean, it is the true definition, in my opinion, of like collaboration, not competition.
Yeah.
It's just not, everybody is there to just bounce brains and then hold everybody else accountable. That's probably been the biggest thing is I'm not here to distract you. What are you getting done right now? And what can I do to help support you? That's probably the biggest thing is in leadership. You can tell that there's heart in it.
So do you think Alexis is a big part of the change because she has now taken over management and some ownership and her energy level? She's now got kids and she just seems to have, you know, when you picture something blooming, that's what I see her. Like she shot up like a rocket ship in production and being a focused, outstanding real estate agent. And then all of a sudden it just kind of went, and now it's spilling over in everybody else. And it's just, it's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, she's got a really strong team there, which is great. And I mean, her energy is always wonderful, but it's, I mean, from, you know, you've got director of operations at the front, you've got MCA, everybody is just so doors open. Let's, you know, how can I help you? How can I pour into you today? What can I do to support you? Like you just like, there's a lot of accountability, a lot of heart. I mean, a lot of tough accountability, which I love and appreciate. Joanna is tough as nails and literally one of my greatest friends, but yeah, she'll hold you to the fire.
So what is the most challenging thing about real estate right now? Either you can answer it any way you want right now or as a new agent, and it might be one and the same.
Yeah.
And you feel free to jump in, like how this market is a little bit different. I don't know.
Well, he told me when I first got my license, like this isn't the kind of market where fruit's falling from the tree. Like you're gonna learn a lot because it is a little, I say it's different. I don't have perspective of anything different, but I don't necessarily know that I was looking to grow myself and my business in the same sort of way. Like, I guess to say, like, I wasn't as concerned about, you know, my KPIs and tracking my conversion from phone calls and all of those kinds of, you know, conversations that while I'm sitting in these classes back to back to back, because there was a class like, so much. And just learning all of these different things, it never landed in like I don't know, in an alignment sort of way with me. And so I really dug deep into, okay, this is my business. What do I want this to look like? And I just started pouring into my people around me. And so I don't know that, I mean, of course, everybody would love to see more and more of the things, but the transactions that I've done, I've learned a lot and I'm very happy with the direction of things.
I think it's great for somebody new. I think they say that more millionaires are made out of downturns in markets than in, you know, blow off tops or whatever. I know I've seen it in the mortgage business. People that get in when it's slow, they don't have that, you know, that call reluctance of, oh, they're just excited and it's like, oh, I'm just going to get a deal and they're just going to keep working. And so that new person energy, I think this is the perfect time to be getting in real estate and showing roots and everything. So I think everything down there, I think is just in that Keller Williams and Noonan is just, the stage is set for a lot of people
I agree.
to really, really turn some heads in the next couple of years. So I've got something, I'm going to do a video on this and I don't know how real estate agents are going to take it. Let me know your thoughts. So a stat came out today that I heard that the Schiller report said that for the first time, it's projected in 2026 that home prices, actually wages, are going to outpace home prices as a percent.
Mm-hmm.
So what that means is people are their percent of income is gonna go up higher. So I was like, what does this mean? I entered Chat GPT. Like, tell me what does this mean? What does this mean for home buyers? And it said that for the first time in a long time, buyers do not have to be in a hurry.
Mhm.
Right.
That appreciation is still expected to be at 1% if rates stay the same. But that means that people's income is going to go up, so affordability improves, and they don't have to rush. That people should buy when they're ready, and if you're ready, now's the time to buy.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not, and he was relating that you're not going to get punished. Where before it's been a market for a long time where if you waited, you were punished for it.
Mm-hmm.
If you waited to buy until spring, you might pay $10,000 more.
Mhm.
And I actually had a script and had everything set up to do that same video a week ago, and I don't know why I just didn't do it. And now I'm reading this going, wow, that wouldn't have been accurate information because maybe you can buy the same house for the same price, assuming we don't see any change in interest rates.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd love your thoughts on that. Obviously, if interest rates do drop,
Mhm.
that whole story changes. Because if rates do drop half a point, if they get into the mid fives, I think that whole story changes and demand picks up
Yeah.
and we could have a lot more appreciation. And it does hurt to wait.
Mhm.
But my opinion, I kind of agree with it. I feel like maybe we're not going to see values jump or go up in the short term. So people don't have to be in a rush. And I know nobody wants to say that in our business. We want to create urgency, but
Correct, but I think to me, again, I look at what we have or what we're coming up upon, and even with that is more of a normal market. Is all the time that I've been in it, and it's basically what I try to do with my clients is create a plan. And so, and the plan isn't just this house. I want to know your plan. Okay, well, you're purchasing this house. How long are you planning on staying in this house? And you hear people all the time, "Oh, it's going to be my forever house."
Mhm.
No, it's not. Usually, it's going to be 5 to 7 years, and something's going to happen.
Mhm.
Life happens, or just a job change, or whatever. And so, there's going to be you focus on your plan and know what your plan is. So, as long as the market continues, the crazy increases is where everybody got in this rush.
Right.
I'm gonna miss the boat. I'm gonna miss this or that. Or interest rates drop to 2.
Mhm.
I'm gonna miss that boat. I gotta hurry up. I have to hurry up. But that's still not focusing or staying within a plan. If that happens, then you can take advantage of that. But you still need to overall, family wise and things, just need to have a plan. And so a half a point interest rate isn't going to change your plan. If that determines how much you could buy a house, personally, I tell my buyers, then you're looking too high. Okay. Because if again, something happens and now you're upside down, we don't want to go there. We don't want to be there. You want to get into a mortgage where you've got some equity walking in to where you can sustain a typical life situation where if you did have to turn around and sell, you're going to have minimal break even, and so
if $100 difference in your payment
Mhm.
is stressing you out that much, then you're probably
you're
a
over,
little
you're
high.
overbuying.
Definitely. Yeah.
I think so.
I like that. And I agree because a lot of people rely on overtime and bonuses and commissions. And I kind of think you need to strip that. Obviously we use it to qualify people, but if you're relying on overtime, you're not guaranteed that.
Well,
Right.
use
Let's make sure we're comfortable.
use the overtime and the commissions and the bonuses to pack your down payment.
Right.
Pad that down payment with those money and work that extra time or whatever, pad your down payment, but don't look at that as your actual
Guarantee.
sustained income. Because again, it's been in it since '94, and it.
Did they have houses in 24?
I didn't have 4 memories yet. 3.
Definitely not consequences.
Yeah.
But it's you just have no idea. I mean, there's been so many ups and downs, and market changes and different things. So, we still wish I had everything I owned in '94.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
We can't go back.
Can't go
What
back.
I was gonna
You wanna
say,
get me crying.
I know,
right?
For real. One thing that I do like that I feel like I've noticed in this market is that I like that the people that I'm working with, when they're purchasing, I feel like that we are good with the protection level that I'm able to kind of offer them, and that you're not negotiating that away just to be competitive with other people. I mean,
that.
because I'm taking care of my people and I want them to feel protected and feel at peace. And so the idea of, you know, even rates trickling down a little bit, because I feel like that a lot of people I talk to, I mean, when I still work in dentistry, and on Mondays, patients lay back in the chair and everybody wants to talk about the real estate market. And a lot of people want to purchase, but they're waiting. And it's like, if that's the number that they've got in their mind and it gets there and wages go up, like, I don't know. It just, it is, but it also makes it much more of like a, you know, when buyers start flooding, you kind of start to negotiate away those protections. And I haven't experienced that, but
I like that. I love what you just said. I like the idea of people waiting for the right reason, and that is the right house that doesn't need a million repairs,
right,
or whatever. Like, if that's why you're waiting because you haven't found the one, I get it.
totally.
I 100% agree. Not, you know, I did videos and posted every single outlet that forecasted interest rates for this year. The lowest ones were like 5.875. We're not that far off of that. So rates aren't expected to come down much this year. So that really shouldn't be a reason for people to hold on. So
people are obsessed with rates.
They are.
Yes. Well, they got a taste of the 2.75, and then that became the standard, which is.
But even people that don't have that rate still, because that's what we as lenders advertise, and that's, you know, we make it sound like a big deal. And there's so many other factors. I just did a video today of I think I have it to go out this evening about what actually is a monthly payment. People think their interest rate is their monthly payment, but it's the sales price. And did you buy the house, the right house? Are you overbuying? If the interest rate, if you're so sensitive to interest rate, maybe you're buying a little bit too much house.
Right.
So a lower priced house at the same interest rate is a lower payment. So interest rate isn't the key. What about the taxes and the insurance? And are you buying in a high tax area or a place that has really high insurance because of whatever reason? There's so many reasons that dictate the price of insurance.
See, again, it to me, all of that entire conversation goes right back to the individual's plan.
Right.
It's sitting down that first time when you sit down and say, what's your plan? And I would say probably 70% of the people say, I don't have a plan.
Exactly.
And so I said, well, then let's create a plan. Okay, let's put the plan, because your house, for most people, your house is your largest investment. And also the days of buying the house and staying in it for 30 years is gone.
But people are going to stay in it for 50 years.
Yeah, exactly. So either way, it's statistically it's 5%. It's less than 10. Yeah. And they, you know, either.
Well, I remember it crept down below 5% or 5 years. The average staying house, it crept just below 5 years around COVID. And now I think it's back up to 7, a little over 7. I think 7 is about normal, 6.5 to 7 from what I've seen. So, but back to what we're talking about, Nicole Odom posted something that I love. So what she posted something about, it was a chart of, okay, if you plan on buying in October, this is when you need to start your plan. So what is your time frame on that? I didn't look at the dates. I just love the thought process of, hey, and we tell people with mortgages, let's not wait until 30 days out and get pre-approved because you're writing a contract tomorrow. I mean, what if there's one thing on your credit that we can fix that could save you $60 a month because your credit score? Wow. So what is y'all's opinion on, if you want to buy in the spring, when should they talk to an agent?
I think like at least, I mean, bare minimum, I would say 60 days. Like that conversation I'm having with them is, what is the first thing that you're imagining in your mind that you're in your new home? So is it your first summer because the kids are out of school and it gives you more freedom and time to get settled in? Or do you want to have the holidays, you know, like you're picturing your Thanksgiving? Okay, well, you need to be unpacked and done and all of that. So we'll push it. So I would say
60 days prior to when they start the process of actually looking,
I think
or close on. Okay, good.
Yeah,
I thought 60 days prior to actually being in the house is a little, that's quick.
No, but I'm saying at least. But I mean, some people, it just depends ultimately. It
Yeah.
goes
Are you having a David day?